Morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, we have another new tank for you, the Scepter. Now, this you are able to get in the new event that has just started. Now, what is this tank like? Now, yes, you can get it for free. You might be able to use all your resources, all your credits, all your boosters, everything like that to be able to get it. Of course, it will cost quite a bit or a lot of time. Is it worth getting? Now, honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth... I mean, if you've got spare, then yeah, of course it's worth it. I'm not saying it's not a good tank. It is a good tank, but the M III Yoh, it is basically a reskinned M III Yoh. Looking at the stats, I can't really see anything different. They are exactly the same stats. Exactly the same stats, except for this is a premium. Hit points the same, all the armor is the same. Of course, it does have a nice turret at 200 millimeters. DPM exactly the same, 2123, and it's the exact same magazine reload, shell time, shell magazine, everything is exactly the same. Penetration 236 and 278. And you have 310 alpha, 3.8 on your aim time and 0.326 on your dispersion, 8 degrees of gun depression and 35 kilometers per hour. Now, all of those are the exact same as the Yoh. So is it worth it? I mean, if it's going to make you skin, no. Don't get the tank if it's going to make you skin. If you've got spare, lying around spare, boosters or whatever you need to get the tank, then yeah, why not? It is a premium tank. It is a premium tank. If you like the Yoh, you're just gonna play it and earn a bit more credits, because that is what this tank can do over the normal M III Yoh. So other than that, everything is the same playstyle. It still has that track, the new track thing where if you get tracked, you can still move for a few seconds. It still has that, and of course it still has the nice turret. Other than that, it doesn't really have great armor. And I mean, a lot of you would have played the M III Yoh. The M VI Yoh is a very popular line. A lot of people have played the Yoh, and a lot of people will continue to play the Yoh. So a lot of you would have already played this tank, except for it's not a premium. That's the only difference between this and the M III Yoh. Of course, it does have that nice 8 degrees of gun depression, and that does really come in handy. So you can see the track now. I can still move. And I was pretty much tracked, I think. So you can't really tell sometimes, except for you do go a little bit slower. So yeah, I mean, it's, as I've said before, it's definitely worth getting if you've got the resources to get this tank, and especially if you like the tank, because it will earn you a bit more credits. But then again, if you have a decent battle in the M III Yoh, you can still earn the credits anyway. If you get a mastery badge or anything like that, then you're going to earn those credits anyway. And that's, for me, the biggest downfall about premium tanks. And it used to be premium tanks were there to earn credits. That is all they used to be for. They didn't used to be there to be better. They didn't used to be there to even have as much fun than a tech tree tank. They used to literally be worse than tech tree tanks, but they made credits. Nowadays, credits don't even matter. Premium tanks are there because they are better, and that's why people want these premium tanks. They want them because they are better in almost every way than the tech tree tank. So this tank I do like it, the fact that they have got it exactly the same as the Yoh. They've not made it any better. They've not made it any sort of worse. The only difference is it makes more credits. Now, for me, that is a proper premium tank. That is what a premium tank should be. It shouldn't be better than the Yoh. It shouldn't be much more better than the Yoh. It should be there just to make more credits than the Yoh, and that is what it does. So fair play to Wargaming. Thank you for actually doing what you're supposed to do when it comes to premium tanks. I can't talk about all the other premium tanks that are out there in the game, but at least they are doing this one right. At least they're not making this tank pay to win, so no one actually plays the M III Yoh, because there's no point. You might as well play this. So yeah, I mean, overall it's a decent tank. It is a decent tank, but it's only really good in certain situations. Of course, it doesn't really have the hull, and of course the blaze there with no armor. I shoot the only part of him that I can't penetrate. So yeah, make sure you go hold down. It does have 200mm of turret armor in tier 8. That is pretty good. Not the best, but it is pretty good. As you can see, we are getting bounces from quite far away, but yeah, it's got 8 degrees of gun depression as well, so remember that. Now here I do make a silly mistake. I'm thinking the IS-5 is all on his own, and then I open up everyone else. Of course, I knew the blaze was there as well. I didn't realize the annihilator was here, but I do manage to take him out, and I just need to back up at the moment. So you can see we still bounced 790. Not the best, not the worst, but we still have the bounces, some bounces. And now we're just going to get close to this guy, because if you do get close, he is going to struggle to penetrate you, especially if you keep moving your gun. He will struggle to penetrate you, and then he's now a one shot. We're going to take that shot, and our next shot is just going to be a waste because he gets killed anyway. So you can see easy win, 2.5k damage. I mean, average damage on this tank, you're probably looking at around 2.5k damage. That's the norm with this tank. That's what you should sort of aim for. 2.5k, sort of 2.2 to 2.5k is pretty decent. But again, it is an auto loader, so always remember it is an auto loader. So the reload, you've got 2 seconds between each magazine, or sorry, between each shell, which is still decent. But that the magazine reload is where you need to have that hard cover. Need that hard cover, because you will absolutely get wrecked. So we're not going to do too much more here. We're just going to fast forward it, because this Borzik at the end is he's hiding. He's been in this part of the map all battle, and he's about to pay the price. Now I was hoping for a bit of free damage here, but yeah, my balls, it was like nah, that damage is mine. You can have the kill, Meadsy, and we do get the kill. So we still bounced 1100 damage, which is still really good. But you need to get this tank into a hold down position. You need to use that gun depression as well, and then you will get some bounces. But all in all, it is the exact same as the tech tree version, but just made a premium. So if you don't have the resources to get it, it is not really that important. But if you do have the resources to get it, if you do get it for free, you're still getting a decent tank. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I am meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With